Hi everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California on a really bright sunny day. Today I am going to harvest our first watermelon. We had another one, it was that big, and let me tell you something. Little personal watermelon. It was sweet, but it was only that big. But we're going to harvest this watermelon. Gary and I are going to test it out and see what we think. I'll show you how we harvest it and that the plant is gone. I'll get into that, and then you'll get to see what it tastes like with us, because I have no idea what it tastes like. So let's get into this because Gary is waiting for his watermelon. So here is the watermelon. This is a sugar baby watermelon that's growing in an 18-gallon tote. There's 4 plants in there, and each plant actually was successful with 1 watermelon per plant, but that's okay. It was too many plants in 1 tote. There is one there. The tendril on it is pretty brown, so I would say that one's ready to come off, but I'm going to wait right now. This one, see, some of them are still greenish. I think that one has got a little bit of green color to it. And then this small one, I'm not sure if it's ready yet, but we're going to get the big one on the other side. I've got some more in my bird garden, but we're not going to do that today. And we're going to pick this one. Now, the tendril on this one, and like I said, this is sugar baby, so this is as big as they get. This one's been brown for over a week. I like to leave them for about a week. I feel, for me, they seem to really sweeten up really good on the plant. And then once we're done and we get the rest of them off, I'm going to trim them all off because none of them are going to grow anymore. See, they're dying back. We're past the season, and our nights are getting cooler, but our days are really hot. Okay, Gary, let's go. Okay. So Gary is going to harvest our first big watermelon. I had a real tiny one, and believe it or not, there we go. That was still sweet. The little tiny one was that big and it was sweet. There we go. All right, we're going to sit down and get this cut. You can go put it on the table, and I'll get everything set up here so we can all watch as we cut it. Actually, I'll let you cut it open. I don't think I'll shut the camera off. Go ahead and cut it open. Let me move everything, and then we'll taste it. And these plates, aren't they gorgeous? You know where we got these? Years and years ago at a thrift store, and Gary found them. We were roaming around, and he was all excited. Okay, here we go. Sounds good. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it standing over it, how sweet it is. Can you smell it?
Yes, definitely.
Wow, I can smell it standing here. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna taste it with you. So the wind is blowing and you can't see us under the table in the shade. So Gary's putting the umbrella down. While he puts that down, let me give you a little quick history on this. If you remember and look at the garden tours, back in July, I was still growing white onions in it, the big onions. That was growing in there. And then I planted the 4 sugar baby watermelons. That was sometime in the first week of August. And then on August 15th, I think, around that time, I showed you the babies, the male flower, which has no fruit. And then I showed you the female flower that has a little fruit. So they've only been growing since August. And we're in just the first few days of October. So it took close to 2 months, August, September, October, which is right. Last year in the chair garden, I had one ready in 30 days. But this took the standard time, which is about 50 to 60 days. And like I said, they were ready. That one was ready about a week ago, but I waited a week, and now we're going to get the other ones pretty soon. So now let's go taste the watermelon and see what it tastes like.
Cut it out.
Yeah, cut it in half. That'll be good. And then I'll take a piece on my hummingbird plate. So this sugar baby has seeds. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's not overly sweet, but it's so sweet. Oh, this is nice. The only thing that would be nicer is putting that half in the fridge because it's warm. It's really hot today, so the watermelon is warm. What do you think?
Yeah, it is good.
It is
nice
good.
And sweet.
Juicy. It's just full of water. Now you're telling me that we can save the seeds from this.
From what I've read, the sugar baby was developed sometime in the 50s. So unless it's a new hybrid, it should grow true.
Well, I have about I think 3 or 4 more in my bird garden. And we got 3 here. Do you have some in your garden, or did you grow any?
I put some in later, and they're also in partial shade, so they haven't grown as well. They should have been in full sun, but I didn't have the space for them when I planted. So they are setting fruit, but they're small fruit, and I don't know if we've got enough time for the fruit to fully form.
Now I had one, the plant died off, and where the cucumbers are growing, and we brought that in, we cut it the other day. And even though it was tiny like a peach, even smaller, more like a little plum, it was sweet. We ate it. Kitty liked it.
Yeah, the ones in my garden are probably just a little smaller than a golf ball right now.
But even if they don't grow them, they don't make it, don't throw it away. Don't compost them.
Yeah, I won't be.
Yeah, at least try it. Because as tiny as that one was, because the plant died back when the cucumbers took off, it should have had its own tote. It was still so sweet, but this is really good. Well, no, I'll save the seeds. But I planted these individually, so I bought like a packet of seeds. So the thing is, I don't really need these seeds because I plant what I need. I don't overplant.
Well, this didn't have a lot of seeds, and it seemed to have formed seeds just in one little quarter here.
Yeah.
So it's about 3/4 seedless and 1/4 seeded. So that's where the seeds formed, and it was very easy to remove the seeds just by scraping them out with the knife. So
I know, very few seeds. Wow, this was good.
If you didn't want to spit the seeds out, it's very easy just to remove the seeds, and they just pop right out, and they're clean. They come out clean. So you really, if to save them, you wouldn't need to do a lot of prep work on it.
All right. Well, now you got to see our first big watermelon. I didn't grow any large ones this year. I only went with the sugar babies. Last year I grew some in my chair garden. This year I grew them in the rainbow garden, and none on the deck, but I have some growing, and they're not ripe yet. They're growing in the bird garden. Maybe next year I'll do more. I'm not sure, but I'm going to get some in for Kitty. She likes watermelon.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess with that, I can't think of anything else. So with that, have a wonderful day.
Yeah, and if you like this video and you want to see more of our videos that we put up on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to be notified on upcoming videos, don't forget to tap the bell, and the YouTube will notify you when we put the videos up. I'm glad I wanted you to say goodbye, because I forgot to do that. I never tell people to please like and subscribe, and apparently that is very important. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, I got to get some into Kitty.